Ahmed's here. I'll go park his car since there's no law against drunk parking.
Thanks, Bubba J. Good job.
Whoa, is that a hybrid?
It's the Ahmed mobile, you idiot. Just be careful parking it or I kill you.
Didn't hurt.
And whatever you do, don't touch the red button.
Got it, touch the red button.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Jeff Dunham!
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely great to be here in lovely Richmond, Virginia. And you know, I've been doing the show all over the country, just having a blast here, there, and everywhere. The fans are great, but we've also been taking my show around the world. We've been doing shows in South Africa, Australia, 3 tours of Europe and the UK. Now they're talking about taking me to China. What? How am I gonna do my show in China? All I know is if I do my show in China, there's a big chunk of my act I'm gonna have to leave out. You'll recognize it when I do it here this evening. But it is interesting going to some of these foreign countries and doing press interviews because some of the reporters have done their homework and care, others just don't. For example, I was in London talking to a guy and he was like, all right, so ventriloquism. Have you eliminated every other possibility of employment? And I have to go, no, this is what I've done my entire life. I've never wanted to do anything else. I started very young. I was 8 years old. I was in the 3rd grade, Christmas, 1970. Got my first dummy. There's Mom and Dad and me under the tree right there. You can see how proud my father is. But for years, I'd look at that picture and I'd think, why does he have that expression on his face? And then it finally hit me, duh, look where the dummy's hand is. So, yeah, that's creepy. So I started doing shows very early, all the way through elementary school, junior high, high school, college, and this is what I wanted to do. This was the future I saw. I saw it. There were a few people that didn't see it. For example, girlfriends. They'd realize I was sincere about wanting to talk to dummies the rest of my life, and they would dump me immediately. I couldn't see what they saw until a few months ago. I was sitting down with my 3 daughters, and we were looking at the yearbooks for my junior high and high school years. My daughters were horrified. Why? Let me explain. I started getting paid for doing my shows in the 7th grade. And I knew that if I was going to be a professional ventriloquist, I needed a professional photo. Now, my parents were supportive, but they weren't going to shell out the cash for that. So I thought, how am I going to get a professional picture of me and the dummy taken? And then it finally hit me. School picture day. I thought this was genius. All I had to do was show up at school with the dummy in the suitcase, stand in line. When it was my turn, I'd sit down, put the dummy on my knee, smile, click, professional photo. And that's what I did every year from the 7th grade through the 12th grade. The only trouble was they'd only take 1 photo, and that's what ended up in every yearbook. And that's why my daughters were horrified. It was boy, girl, boy, boy with doll, girl. Don't believe me? There's 7th grade right there. There it is. I'm the one on the right. Look at that. That is Justin Bieber hair. Damn it. So, 9th grade came along, and I decided to do the same thing. This was the bicentennial year in our country, 1976. I was a patriotic lad, but I didn't want to dress like Uncle Sam. No, apparently, I wanted to dress like a 4th of July picnic table cover. You know, the funniest thing to me about that photo is the fact that I have braces. Why is that funny? Well, the rest of my life I'm going to be talking with my mouth shut, so what's the point? I know most of you looking at these photos and thinking, this is the saddest human being we've ever met. Did you have any friends? Yes, I did. Here we are sitting in my bedroom one day. So now I had about 15 minutes in my show. I knew I wanted to add something else, some variety. I thought, music? Yes, something cool. Rock and roll guitar? No, something cooler. I'll play the trombone. I'm gonna let this photo soak in just for a minute. There's so much wrong here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with the least obvious, and that's my dummy up in the corner listening to me play the trombone. But now, let's talk about fashion, shall we? How did my mother even let me out of the house? This was an outfit I wore to school regularly. I don't know why I didn't get beat up on a regular basis. My parents were supportive, but every once in a while in a child's life, the parents must step in and say, enough is enough. Apparently, my parents did not do this, as is evidenced by this next photo. I don't remember how it happened. All I know is that we went to the professional portrait studio, and this was the family portrait that hung in our living room this big for years. My parents had family and friends over for parties a lot. And this was hanging right there in plain view, and no one ever said anything. They must have thought, well, the food's good. Let's go to the mentally ill people's house. Now, this next photo I found in a box just recently, and some photos just go without explanation. I don't remember what this was. I don't remember what was going on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm standing in my parents' front yard. On the hood of this vehicle is the largest stuffed animal known to man. I don't know how it got it home. I don't know why it was there. I don't know what the hell it is. My dummy is dressed up like a bad Luke Skywalker knockoff. And I'm wearing a frickin' Hawaiian shirt. It's like Tom Selleck jumped out of the closet and went, guess what?